Hi, I'm Rob Mays with Hance's Uptown Collision Center, and this is Collision Conversations. As a lifelong car guy in Dallas, Texas, I'm also known as a car nut of Dallas. I've been servicing cars in the Metroplex since 1995. I bought Roy Hance's original business that he started in 1955, and we've grown the operation to our new location in Plano, Texas. Let's talk hail. Hail claims usually happen when there's a large storm that comes into town, and your car gets peppered with lots of dings and dents. A lot of things happen when a hail hits your car. It can damage the paint, it can damage trim, it can damage soft components on the car that you don't realize, like plastic moldings and things like that. And so when you go to a collision center that specializes in hail repair, we can address those items properly by the manufacturer. A lot of people ask, well, if the paint's not damaged, is it best just to pop the dent out? And a lot of times we don't want to paint cars. We really like to have the cars be unpainted. And sometimes when you have a hail damage, you have to paint the vehicle. And so you want that done at a professional shop and done the proper way, with removing the trim properly, R&Ing all the different components, getting the car prepped properly for hail damage repair. We love to use a PDR, paintless dent repair technology. Paintless dent repair technology doesn't require the painting of the vehicle, but doesn't work for all hail damage and all hail claims. So when you need to have your hail repaired, have it addressed by someone who understands hail repair and understands all the different facets of hail damage. So when you have a hail dent or hail damage, you actually see a small round dent in the panel. You can see multiple dents, you can see multiple different impact zones, and we use a special tool. They're long surgical steel rods, and we go through access points in the car, and we flex the metal in such a way as to release that tension and work that dent back up. That is a very artistic and skilled process to do that. There's nothing special, there's no hot water, there's no dry ice. It's a technician trained to flex the steel in such a way, and on modern cars with modern steels, these tools will flex the metal and release that dent. We also have what's called glue pull technology. Glue pull technology is where we take a special hot glue gun, put glue down on the little dent, put a little puck on it, like a hockey puck or stick, and that glues to the dent, and then we use a special hammer, and we pull that dent back out with that glue, and the moment we get to the very top of that dent pull, the little hockey puck pops off the panel. If it's an original paint car and it hasn't been painted before, it won't damage the paint, it looks great. It's not so good if you've had the car painted before and we use this technology on there, it can pull the old paint off because it's not properly repaired. So you have to have someone who understands the different opportunities to use that type of technology. A lot of times traditional repairs where you sand the dent down, you use a metal filing system, and you grind the paint off the car, you weld a series of little studs to it and you pull the dent out that way. Usually when you have softball or baseball sized dents, you have to do traditional standard metal work on the dent, but it's just not possible to use glue pull or paintless dent technology. So there's lots of different ways to do that. A lot of times your trim is damaged when you have hail claims. You get like little moldings or black trim on your doors that get dented on them. We replace those. There's really no way to repair those. A lot of times you may have a stripe or a blackout molding, and that blackout molding is covering a piece of metal. So you have to pull the blackout molding off completely, repair the metal, then put the blackout molding back on the car. So when you see your car driving down the road, it's a complete cohesive unit. When it's damaged by hail, a lot of small things happen. So it's important for us to analyze the whole process of repairing your car and make sure you use the right technique for the right damage on your vehicle. If it's light hail, if it's real light, small indentations, we'll use the surgical steel tools and work that dent out. And we can do a panel the size of your hood in about a day, day and a half. It just depends on the level of dents on the car. An entire hail claim can take a month to fix if it's a really heavily damaged car with a lot of different components. The average hail claim is 2 to 3 days. We spend a lot of time dealing with your insurance company. Your insurance company wants us to do it fast and quick, and they don't want to necessarily do it the right way. We make sure we stop, put the brakes on, and make sure they pay properly for all the repairs that need to the car, and not just popping the dents out. If they think that's what it needs, it may need more than that. So there's lots involved in hail claims and hail repair, and you want to go to a professional who does it every day. We've been doing it in Dallas since 1955. Cars have changed, the industry's changed, the technology's changed, but doing it right has never changed, and we're going to always handle a hail claim the right way on each car. For more collision conversations, subscribe to our channel, Hance's Uptown Collision.